Hello there, audience. Everyone wishes they could live forever young, but that is not how life is meant to be. Your brain's ability to function declines with age as well. You begin to lose track of little things, like where your car keys are kept. However, what if we told you there was something you could do to maintain the health and youth of your brain? We'll be talking about 12 strategies to maintain a young brain in today's video. Why is mental exercise required? Does raising your blood pressure affect your mental capacity? Is mental stimulation more vital than physical exercise? All of these topics and more will be covered. 1. Mental engagement. Mental exercise. It's only natural for your brain to deteriorate with age. Keeping it cognitively engaged is one of the best strategies to stop this. New connections are formed between nerve cells in your brain as you exercise it. You may even be able to stimulate the production of new nerve cells in your brain through brain activity. These can be utilized in the future if your brain starts to lose cells. It's not too much to think about what you'll need to do. It might be as easy as reading frequently to achieve that. Mental acrobatics are also beneficial. Solve some arithmetic questions and puzzles to pass the time rather than becoming nervous. You can even attempt tasks like painting that call for dexterity. Are you unsure of what dexterity is? It describes a person's capacity to gracefully coordinate their movements. Coordination of little muscles is called dexterity. It has to deal with motions that typically require coordinating the hands, fingers, and eyes. For instance, you use your hand movements to create something when you knit. You may improve your strength, dexterity, and flexibility with hand and finger workouts. To avoid hurting your hands, you may, for example, take a squeeze ball and squeeze it as hard as you can. To increase your dexterity, perform this easy exercise multiple times a day. Do you enjoy practicing your mind? Which mental exercise is your favorite? Puzzles with crosses? Billiards? In the comments section below, let the bestie community know what you prefer. 2. Engaging in physical activity. 2. Doing physical activity. People, it's time to start exercising more. I'm not merely referring to your limbs either. It also needs to give your brain a little exercise. Working your muscles can benefit your brain, according to several studies. Your blood vessels' blood flow increases while you exercise. This in turn aids in the delivery of blood enriched with oxygen to the areas of your brain involved in mental processes. You can also raise your chances of creating new nerve cells by exercising. Additionally, you will be able to strengthen the connections between the different brain cells. You would be increasing the efficiency of your brain by doing this. This is how you keep it youthful. You'll notice that as you become older, your brain functions better. Searching for information on the newest stories about health and wellness? Click that subscribe button to become one of our millions of fans. Keep up with all of our amazing bestie material. 3. Eat healthier. 3. Improved eating. You haven't been eating healthfully. Admit it. A healthy diet is vital for your body, as everyone knows, but it's just as vital for your intellect. We frequently undervalue the importance of consuming a balanced diet for our mental health. If your only activity in the McDonald's drive-thru is to line up, you're going to experience daily health issues. Consuming a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, seafood, and nuts lowers your chance of developing cognitive decline and even dementia. The diet should also contain plant proteins and unsaturated oils like olive oil. 4. Reduced hypertension. 4. A higher blood pressure level. You are probably more likely to experience cognitive deterioration as you age if you have high blood pressure. In order to get your blood pressure back to normal, you will need to adjust your way of living. As was previously mentioned, physical activity directly benefits the brain. It can help lower your blood pressure at the same time. Furthermore, maintaining your weight and cutting back on alcohol to just 2 glasses each day can be beneficial. Another factor that raises blood pressure is stress. Lowering your stress threshold is crucial. A well-balanced diet will assist you in this. 5. Reduced glucose levels. Reduce your blood sugar. You can also maintain the youthfulness of your brain by monitoring your blood sugar levels. Diabetes is one of the major risk factors for dementia. You must eat the correct nutrition if you want to avoid diabetes. Diabetes can be avoided with a balanced diet and regular exercise. To lower your blood sugar to normal levels, though, you might need to think about taking medication if it's still high. 6. Raising cholesterol. 6. Raising cholesterol. For many patients, high cholesterol can be the final nail in their coffin. There are two different kinds of cholesterol: low-density lipoprotein, LDL, and high-density lipoprotein, HDL. You should monitor your low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol because it poses a significant risk of dementia. Once again, maintaining a balanced diet and getting regular exercise will help you keep your cholesterol under control. You should also refrain from smoking and maintain a healthy weight. In addition to that, you might have to follow your doctor's prescription for medicine if nothing else works. Here is another video you might find interesting before we continue. Have you had any unusual recent feelings? Watch to find out more about the 10 physical changes that require your attention right now. Returning to our list of 12 strategies to maintain a youthful brain. 7. Aspirin at a low dose. 7. Low aspirin dosage. Low-dose aspirin use has been shown in several studies to be one strategy for preventing dementia. It's not something that everyone ought to try, though. To ensure that using this drug is safe for you, you should speak with your doctor. If not, you might need to consider alternative medical issues. Steer clear of tobacco. Steer clear of tobacco. Smokers of cigarettes, take note. In case you were unaware, smoking poses health risks to your body, and it's not limited to your lungs alone. Another substance that can harm your mental health is tobacco. I am aware that quitting smoking is not simple. However, if you want to lower your risk of dementia, you must address it. You've probably heard a lot about the negative health effects of smoking. Before you ever reach the age at which dementia becomes prevalent, it can take your life. Quit smoking if you want to lower your risk of mental and physical sickness. 9. Abuse alcohol sparingly. 9. Avoid abusing alcohol. Are you going to have a wild weekend? I would reconsider if you are worried about your health. Another vice that is bad for your health, both physically and emotionally, is alcohol. Though doctors advise lowering your alcohol intake, you don't have to give up alcohol like you do cigarettes. Drinking too much alcohol raises your risk of dementia. Avoiding alcohol completely is the best course of action. If you do decide to drink, attempt to limit yourself to no more than 2 glasses each day. 10. Attend to your feelings. 10. Attend to your feelings. It's likely that anxiety and despair will have an impact on your mental health in the long run. On cognitive tests, those who suffer from these illnesses do badly. Those who are frequently sleep-deprived or fatigued can also benefit from this. While receiving low scores on cognitive tests does not guarantee that you will experience cognitive impairment, it is nevertheless a useful indicator. Make sure you're in the appropriate frame of mind if you want to reduce your risk of dementia. If not, you will soon get overwhelmed by tension. 11. Keep your head covered. 11. Keep your head up. Although it may seem like common sense, it's crucial that you shield your head from any physical harm. Cognitive impairment is more likely to occur with a moderate or severe head injury. It happens that a brain damage patient may not receive a concussion diagnosis. That does not imply that you are protected from harm. Thus, it's much more crucial to make sure your head is securely shielded. It makes no difference if you're just driving your car or participating in sports. 12. Strengthen your bonds with others. 12. Strengthen your connections. People, you really must have pals. Enhancing your social connections is another important step you should take to lower your risk of dementia. Individuals who lead active social lives and have a robust social network are less likely to experience cognitive impairment as they age. In actuality, having strong social connections has other advantages. These include extending your life expectancy and controlling your blood pressure. Are you curious to find out more about your brain? What if we told you that there are real foods that you can eat to maintain the optimal health of your brain? Or that certain meals can have a detrimental effect on the health of your brain? This is what you should be aware of. Take a look at the top 10 superfoods for brain health. Try the 11 worst foods according to doctors for your brain as well. Feel free to click one. Alternatively, watch both to gain further knowledge about diet and health. Will you give any of these suggestions a try to maintain a young brain? Tell us in the comments section below.